fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I have come today again, once more, for us to talk about our freedom. Biafra remains our nation, our religion, and we must talk about Biafra and evangelize. Wonderful Biafrans all over the world, my fellow Biafran citizens, join me from wherever you are watching and let's talk about our freedom, a way forward and a way ahead. The enemies are intensifying their fight against Biafrans, and we don't have to fold our hands watching Nigerians dominate us. No, my people, before I go ahead, I have to thank God, give Him thanks. Father, Lord, Heavenly Almighty God, I thank and glorify your holy name, Almighty God. In every situation, you asked us to always give thanks, and I am doing exactly that. Calling upon your presence, my Lord, asking you to release my indomitable Prime Minister and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have done nothing to anyone. We do not know who is sponsoring all these terror attacks on our people, but we know that God will give us and support us to gain our freedom and remain in peace. He say, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, you are all welcome. Gail, my wonderful person, my wonderful sister and brothers, you are welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. You all know that this is one of the Breji platforms where we bring you authentic information. In this platform, Ebuka, thank you so much. In this platform, we do not preach hate. We do not preach violence. Biafrans are not violent people. We don't hate anyone. All we do, because we are children of God, is trying to feed ourselves, serve God to the best of our abilities, but because we are very cool and calm human beings, the terrorists think that they can come and wipe us out from our ancestral land. It will not happen, my people. Hello, Irene, wonderful Biafrans. Please, the public, I'm making this announcement very clear. This platform is for freedom fighters, for Biafran freedom fighters. Yes, majority of us live abroad and fighting for our people back home. Just like Charles de Gaulle was in United Kingdom when he was fighting for France. We are not the first. There are so many countries that got their independence living abroad. So if you do not want or like or agree with what we are saying on this platform, do not join, because I will not take it kindly with any marauding person that will come on this platform and be writing nonsense. I will not tolerate it. This platform is purely for genuine Biafrans. I know that the modus operandi is using your own people to fight you. And most of the people that come here to fight us are our own people who do not have brain to think, but we will give them sense. We will give them sense. Let no one come to this platform to write nonsense, because I will kick you out. We use this platform and we preach our freedom. So wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom, we are here every day on daily basis, whenever we can, to talk to the world about what we are going through, what we have been suffering. We all know that when Ukraine, a single nation just like Biafra, is at war with Russia, the whole Europe supported them. Now that Nigeria is against us, you people don't want to support us because of your long throat for gas and oil. But we are doing it. The only pain is that some Biafrans have been bought over by most of you. But we are getting there. We will definitely get there because we are fighting a just cause. We want our freedom. We don't want to remain abroad where God have not set us to be, because the cold there is not for us. We came from the tropics, and God is not, he knows why he created us differently. But we are being forced away from our own land so that we will remain your slaves forever. It will not happen. Wonderful Biafrans, I have to play the voice of our PM, very handsome man, very innocent man. Hello, Lawrence. Thank you so much. Thank you. The world will hear our voice whether they like it or not. Whether they like it or not. I've never seen anybody from Ukraine on the internet or anywhere talking about Ukraine, but they have all regrouped, fighting to protect Ukrainians. But Biafrans, no, because we are not human beings. We are not human beings. We don't deserve to be in peace. But this time around, we will show that we have that type of perfect brain that every other one thinks that they have. They cannot continue to enslave us, using our brothers to enslave us. We know the game. We know the game they are playing. Why should Onyendu be detained in Nigeria? And even Finland, that our PM have lived in their country for 20 years, citizen of that country, served them as a politician and as a military man. They are powerful enough to detain their own citizen because of a terrorist nation like Nigeria. Where is justice? Where is justice? You are all hypocrites. All hypocrites. You bring whatever you bring for us so that we will be busy fighting ourselves, and you will be also busy taking what belongs to us. And when we come to your country, you will be telling us about theft, about criminality, about fraud. But you all brought it. It's your language. You brought it to us. Divide and rule. It will not work this time, because God is so kind that our PM has already put in place every structure that we take care. Let me tell Biafrans, the real truth is what I'm telling you people, and you have to spread it. Share this message so that every Biafran, even other Africans, should hear this. Enough of our nzuzu. Enough of our idiocy and ignorance. We should regroup and know how to deal with this issue. Because the plan all along is to use your own person to destabilize you so that you will never have peace. We will all be there bickering at each other. Hello, Fidel. Yeah, thank you. We will be there bickering and fighting each other while your enemies will be busy stealing what God gave to you. In fact, every Biafran that is being used, I sympathize with them because they don't know what they are doing. They started this a long time. This is the modern day slavery still going on. Use their people to fight them while we are busy doing what we are doing. What's the difference? That is what is going on. We have to move on, Biafrans. That's the real truth. Our PM will be fine. The same thing goes to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same thing that played out when Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted is exactly playing out again. Why don't we learn? We have to move on. Thank God we have a government, we have a structure. Hello, Sele, thank you so much. Amaka Sele, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my people. On this platform, I do not want to see anyone that does not agree with what we are doing. You are not invited. I'm not inviting any non-Biafran that has sense to see what is going on, to know that this is the new era of colonialism and slavery. What did my PM do? What did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do that is different from what Charles de Gaulle did when he ran to Britain to fight Hitler? And he was there. He was the chief of staff for France. Is there in the Google, is in history, Wikipedia, everywhere. Google it. So what is the difference between what he did and what our PM is doing? Living abroad to fight for the freedom of his own people. What has our PM done? And for the fact that the country detaining him or who is restraining his movement are the citizens, the people he is their citizen. That will show you people that Oyibo man, they are not giving up. Our independence is a pain on their skin. Yes, Amaka, thank you. So, we have to move on, and we are really moving on. Let's listen to PM.
I greet you all. This is the 4th October 2022. This message goes to those who have been collecting money from the Nigeria terrorist government. You have been disturbing our ambassador, a very beautiful, hardworking, law-abiding woman, our ambassador of Finland in Nigeria.
Yes, my people, this is old video of PM when Nigeria government went to Finland embassy and was disturbing the Finlandian ambassador there, asking them to bring back our PM. All those people are equally being enslaved. They don't think. We don't think that Nwa Bekee is bent on holding on us. And they are very, very comfortable doing that because their country, as cold as it is, they have every time, nobody is on their back, but they are constantly on our back to pressurize us. It's true now we go slave trade, but all can go on openly and in a very hideous way. How can we be falling for all this? That's why I like Ibrahim Traore. Very intelligent guy. Only 34 years old. Only about PM. So, my people, onwere onye ọzọfa ga-use. Just like they are using Ngozi Orabueze now. They use the DOS. The same trend. Kedu mgbe anyị ga-enwe uche? When are we going to get sense? Ndị ọcha mezukwa ike, we have to remain together. Thank you so much, Alex. You are all wonderful people. Don't forget to click the like button so that more Biafrans will be notified of our presence here this evening. Because you have to trace ebe source of nsogbu gị si. if you solve it, nsogbu gị ana. Nke na-abata si na Trump, ọ bụrụkwa na o recognizero ndị Biafra, anyị ejekwuru ndị Russia. I'm telling you, if I did go too much, or for how long? Yeah, Ada Gloria, beautiful lady. You see, if I did go too much, ndị ọcha ji aghụghọ egbu anyị. Fulani abụrụkwa part of us. Fa bụ ndị Arab. Igbu mmadụ enwere ife ọ bụ to them. But ndị ọcha fụlụfa as, yes, ndị ọcha fụlụfa as a means of hold tight on ndị ojii. Wee na support fa. Maka na onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ citizen fa. But fe nwere ike come for him maka na fa chọrọ ka arapụ ya. Ngwa, look at Finland now. Onye bili obodo gị for 20 years, fajie. Ndị ọcha ma what they are doing. Why don't we get sense? You know? Thank you so much, Ada Gloria. Thank you. So, my people, we are moving ahead. The other day, newly elected ministers were, sworn in. And I have the video here. You will see Elias attended. And Elias is very sincere about his work as our lobbyist to see that Biafra comes. Oburo ndị ọcha niile dị bad, just like ndị ojii. Oburo anyị niile dị bad, oburo kwa anyị niile dị good. But you have to leave the bad ones behind. Let their evil act and evil doings follow them. But okay, Lugo Gaigeji matter that these people are doing this using our own people. And you're not fighting each other while Fadi busy. Ne bulu the mineral resources chukunyela when they dozi their country. There's a video I would have brought here, but I will search for it. Onye ọcha sị, anyị nwa na-achọ our freedom. Na anyị na-afa ga-emeju ife afọ. That no nwere ebe anyị na-eje na Chukwu gave them everything anyị nwe to live on. That they can never go down from their standard of living. I have that video. And maybe some of you must have come across it. Or the link to what is happening now. And all the very clear. It's very clear. I am not here and bigger at each other. What I'm trying to tell you, Biafrans, today, thank you. Yes, our lobbyist, Elias, is a very genuine and very honest guy. He said that where he came from, that his family was one of those that fought for their freedom. So he knew what we are going through and where we are coming from. That's what he said. And from the way he is projecting Biafra matter to the congressmen is what got me convinced about his genuine partnership with Biafrans. So our PM said here in this video that Nigeria government went to finish ambassador in Nigeria, asking the woman that he should be deported. Do you people know that this wasn't possible until Bianca Ono became the foreign affairs minister, coupled with some of us that collided with Bianca, worked with her and held our prime minister. Hello, royal winner. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. So, that was the only time they were able to get at our prime minister. coupled with ife kwuru before na ndị ọcha ife ndị ọcha chọrọ bụ ịdị na-eyuzu anyị na-fight onwe anyị wee replace the original slavery that we are going on. It was going on then. Fatualizia ya now. Nke a na-akpọ neo-colonialism. Use onwe anyị na-fight onwe anyị ya dị busy na-fight. Feji nwayọọ na-amị mmanụ na-amị gas na-ebu gold. Fa na-akpọ unu ndị nzuzu unu na-ezuzu na-agagharị. Enough of this, because all ifefa jeli divide and rule system. Because ọ ga-emekwa PM ọ ga-agba ya ghali when he will come out and see what this woman has done within a short time. If it take PM 3 years to build, all the same link, no break. Whenever see break, you're the same link, the same people, the same method that happened during the time of Onyendu. So, my people, what I'm telling you now, many of us will tell you, oh, I'm not going to donate until I see PM. Full PM. If I na-achọ PM puta any day, if a PM ga-agwa, I'm happy that you people carried on. Yes. Uche, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, my people, we are carrying on. Newly sworn government ministers of USB, United States of Biafra, they were sworn in and they are moving fast. Tobias, leave my platform. You are not invited here. Please, this platform is not for your Madam COS. Please, respect yourself and leave. Please. So, my people, these ministers that we are sworn in, they are moving us forward. Everything about Biafra is in our hands. Oyibo na-eyuzu gị wee na-egbu nwanne gị, and you don't understand it. But if you watch the trend, you will understand. Because nafa nwere so many laws that they comply with. Manafa chọrọ ka ndị nke anyị comply ya with any rule of law. Ka anyị na-etigbusi onwe anyị fa na-amị gas na-amị mmanụ. Yes, fa na-amị kosi all these things. Ka nwaanyị ya na PM na-alụ ọlụ. Say 3 months ago, suddenly ndị niile PM bụ na-alụ ọlụ, turn ọbụlụ criminals, turn ọbụlụ kidnappers, turn ọbụlụ terrorists. Overnight, ife niile aba aka ọlụ ndị ọcha. Ghọtanụ, my people, understand. We need to move on. Tobias, go and meet Ahmed Traore. Traore is a man like you. Obuni bụ nwoke really. Mi bụ nwoke, mi bụ nwanyị. Go and see what he is doing in Burkina Faso. Ọ na-challenge ndị ọcha, na-challenge sikwa ike. Seriously. They have come it in many ways. Even 18th assassination attempt on him just the other day. So, the same thing ka ndị nke ọ bụ anyị na-afa na-eme. Kedu ife Finland ga-eji wee kachi obi wee jide awa PM bụ 20 years citizenship in Finland. And Finland, they knew how they fought Russia. Now they are in the EU supporting Ukraine. Where did our PM? Oh, that same slavery mentality. We don't want to be here shouting on each other because I got what is going on. Some of us, not all. ịlụsi ọlụ nwanne gị abịa bido n'isi dọsa unu ebido argument. Oh, ndị nke akọsịnụ ndị nke. That is not the issue, my people. The point bụ na fa na-aga na nzuzo mee private and secret meeting. As I am here shouting, you will never hear them. So as time goes on, anyị ga-enwerịrị a click ebe a ga-anọ na-akpa maka etu esi deal with ife ndị ọcha na-eme in our midst. Yes, Amaka said, I believe prophecy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra must acquisition. Is it acquisition? My people, I don't know where to start from, but ka m nọdụgodu nwayọ maka na ndị ga-eje tapialụ ndị ọcha ife a m na-ekwu fa juru eju. Ndị aghọtara n'ife na-eme n'Africa today bụ nọ ndị ọcha. Ndị ọcha, and this is their methodology, their modus operandi, the way they practice, the way they work against brain ndị ojii, and the fact otago na work for them. Ke reason ndị Finland nwe iji wee jide our PM? No reason. Because in 1967 they haven't joined EU, so they had their freedom to do whatever they like. But right now, as an EU country, Finland is joining their brothers. They were jide ndị ojii niile na-achọ freedom kpọchie. Dr. Cho Ayaba, ndị Amsterdam ka Switzerland ka ebe jidelia kpọchie. Fachọrọ ka ịdị free. And the only way they will do it neatly bụ ịdị na-eyuzu nwanne gị nwoke na nwanne gị nwanyị wee na-ekeji gị up. Asị na a divide. Ifụzia ndị Biafra for dị very happy, dị proud na fa na fight among themselves. You have to think deep. Unu ga na-eche echiche na-eche mie n'ime. N'obodo a mbi, unu ma na onye na-achị bụ onye na-akpọ isi anị, onye India. Fa gbakọ chịkọ wee nukwie wele onye befa tinye. And every Wednesday kafaji ejenye report to their king or their queen. Elukwa ebe anwa na-agwụ ya, ekwekwana ka ndị ojii anụnwa kafa pụọ from aka anyị. Ebe anyị na-ebu gold, na-ebu mmanụ, na-ebu californium, na-ebu gas. Onye nke afọ ọ report si ya ọpụta fana akpagbu unu na-adụrụ ngwa agha, na-ebunye unu, na-ewe na-egbu onwe unu si na unu bụ terrorist. Nigeria government I've never seen a very condescending and conniving terrorist group like them. I have a video here that I want to show you people. But let us continue to listen to our PM. Biafra iwu bụ na ọ ga-abịalele. Biafra must come. Biafra must come. That light that they are quenching is not going to quench because the Lord, the owner of the world, is with us. Biafra must come. Ọbara ụmụnne anyị ga na-fight with us. Chineke na fight with us. After all, Italy used to rule the world. When they annoyed God, what happened? So onye ọbụla na-eme nke ọ na-eme, you think you are super. Which kind superpower? Which superpower is stronger than God? Okay, the Tower of Babel, they built it trying to challenge God. Gịnị me? Thunder wee gbalie ya. When the man that built Titanic, when he boasted, what happened to Titanic ship? You can't challenge God. So if any name is just, God is so kind and so loving. But it is left for us to use our brain, use our sense. you know. So let me play the voice of our PM, and I will play more videos for us.
Have disturbed her a lot, and enough is enough. See that woman. She is not there to aid. She's not there to support genocide, to abate a terrorist government. She is there as a diplomat, not to support your evil, not to support you. My message goes to some of you who have collected money to stop Simon Ekpa. Ụtalị na-abịa, ọ bụrụkwa mụ na-apịa, ọ bụrụkwa mụ na-apịa, ọ bụrụkwa mụ na-apịa, ọgba Chineke na-apịa, ọnwụ gị ya n'azụ, ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa, ana m apịa ụtalị ya, ụtalị ya na-agaghị apịa ụlọ kịta, ọ bụrụ mụ na ndị natara ego to sell Simon Ekpa, ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa.
Yes, ndị na-anata ego to sell our leaders. Ọbala ụmụ Igbo, ọbịala ụmụ Biafra, ọbala ndị niile egburu egbu n'ike ga-apịa unu ya bụ ụtalị, pịaluo ya unu n'isi. Ọsọkwa gị zoo ezo under the tunnel wee na-ana ego afọ, ị ga-agbụ ya whether you like it or not. Anybody that is in this Biafra struggle that does not respect himself or herself, in this Biafra struggle that have taken the blood of so many of our brothers and sisters, ụtalị mmụọ na ọbala ndị niile nwụrụ anwụ ga-apịa gị. Ọ bụrụ no imenwe, that is imenwe, onwedo onye ga-enye gị ọnụ, because ọ ga-abịa gị like this n'onu, kwee gị chi, kwebaga gị na your 6 feet. Onye niile neselu ife na-eme na Biafra land, ife ndị terrorist group na-eme na Biafra land, wee sị na sabotage what we are doing, the person will pay very dearly. Ọfọ ka m na-agọ ife a, maka na abụ m ada Biafra. Whether you are hiding or whether you have been exposed, this course, it will go round. It will go round. Anyị ma na ndị ọcha kwụrụ with us. All the mineral resources that God beautified us with, ebe interest fadi. Ebe interest fadi. For na use those ones na-anafe ego, na walk underground, nọdụ na People's Club, na-alụ nke fa na-alụ. Ị nwere ike nọ na Nigeria People's Club, nọdụ na Biafra government in exile. It's impossible. Mana ọbala ụmụnna anyị fa ga-ekenya bụ ikpe. Their blood will fight. Onye niile na-eme this struggle na-deceive our people. Oh my God. Ọbala ụmụ Igbo, ọbala ụmụ Biafra, ọbala ndị niile egburu n'ike will fight for us. That is it. Our PM will soon be here. At least now they have allowed him to use phone call and call people. So gradually, ọ ga-apụta. Ifele ga-emegbu ndị Finland, ndị omekome. Ifele ga-emegbu fa, because they know farmer very, very well na Nigeria be a terrorist country. They know it, and they knew that our PM is a freedom fighter. Why was it just the other day that they started chasing after what he does? But he has been doing it since 2019. So no can ndị ọcha si connive among themselves. Ikekwa na ndị be Eliza akpọghị oku. Ọ ka unu wee mara ife ndị ọcha na-eme o. In our midst. Feje gwa ndị Rivers, unu ekwekwana na ndị Igbo, unu abụrụ ndị Igbo. Why? Because that is where the oil is. that oil jule everywhere in Biafra land. Oil everywhere in Biafra land. Is there in Enugu somewhere? Is there in Oka somewhere? Anambra? Is there in Uguta? We have oil everywhere. But oge Biafra biagodu, I am know how to harvest it. That's why Faji Ejide, our PM, or influence Umunwa Beke. Not that we don't know what I am my fenaga. We know what is going on. Then onye be anyị apụta sị na ọnyanwa ga-abụ agada agbachila ụzọ, ọbara ụmụ Igbo ga-akụtu fanani. All of them. Ọbara ụmụ Igbo. Don't joke with it. Don't. Ọkwa the other day, Wike na-azọ onwe ya azọ. Gọvanọ Wike, oge ọ na-egbu ndị Igbo n'obi Igbo, ọmarọ, one by one. Yes. Negodu know our PM, very handsome young man, dedicated his life, genuinely, go fight for our freedom. Bianca Bonyebe, Minister of Foreign Affairs in the zoo. Munye, the man that fought Kiweman and all their plan now, the very strategic. Obina Bowa Mana, Anamayo Chukwu to help me. I'm telling you, because ndị ọcha na-agwụ anyị ka ji, ọ na-agbawa m obi that we can't understand. That we are always giving them what they want in a platter of gold. Ifele ọ na-emedukwa ndị ojii. Shame.
A lot of you is a lot of you utara over God. Over apia. You go apia ya. Over to okay. Over Jesus. Over can be Biafra. No bro mo na apia. Over apia pa sa wale you go apia.
Yes. Oburo PM na apia. One name, don't worry. Our prayer goes for you. Ị ga-apụta lele. Ị ga-apụta lele. Ndị ọcha na-eme na nkịtị. Ndị na-eyuzu ndị be anyị wee na-get whatever they want. That is how it works. That is how it works. Ọbụna Musa nọdụ na Sachaka. Christians allowing themselves to be used by ndị na-akpọ isi anyị na-egbu ụmụnne fa. Today, go on. He is sick. He cannot die. He cannot be healthy. He can't. Because if omelo bo ibu ndị Christian ibie, just like in the be Mama Eliza, you know, fast na fabu Christian country. We na support to ndị na-akpọ isi anyị a na-egbu ndị Christian ibefe. Ka anyị chelu ka Trump bịa, ọ bụrụ ana na Trump bịa na o mere ọka mmadụ, anyị esobe Kedafia, anyị esobe Putin. Simple. Biafra ga-abịa lele. Biafra ga-abịa. N'enia, another stooge and they use Neya Musa.
Because I know there are about 4 people in the room that are standing by. You could go to your microphone so that we can take some questions now. But quickly, the radicalization mechanisms and some of the getting the former Boko Haram insurgents, those who said they have repented, and that those who are questioned your system. And I'd like to ask you, does it work? Has it worked?
It is work.
Have you people heard it? Repented Boko Haram terrorists is working very well with Musa, Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff. Terrorists working with him is working very well. That's what he is saying. That's what he is saying. that it is working very well. Then tomorrow, I want Finland authorities to hear this, that a whole defense minister of a nation that has reported our prime minister that he's sponsoring terrorism is saying that he's working well with terrorists, that is working well with him. Let me take it a little bit back so that anybody who will say, oh, I didn't hear it, let the person hear now.
But quickly, your de-radicalization mechanisms and some of the efforts in getting the former Boko Haram, instead, they have repented. And that those who are questioning your system. And I'd like to ask you, does it work? Has it worked?
It is working very well. I mean, you know, it was I was.
Have you heard it? It is working very well. That's why T.Y. Danjuma said that the military collude, the government collude with the armed bandits. And if you do not defend yourself, they will come and kill you and you will die one by one. I will play that voice. Look at him. It is working very well with Musa. Why wouldn't it work? It will work. Last time he will tell you, oh, insecurity in the Southeast, as if they like Southeasterners. You all heard when Showore said that they have a memo that an Igbo man should never rule Nigeria. Ebe Kosi n'aka ndị ọcha. Because Peter Obi won the election, though I'm not Peter Obi's fan, because Peter Obi bụ onye eriri. How can an educated and matured man like Peter Obi not know? No, ndị ọcha ọ na-agbakwuga bụ ndị na-egbu anyị. Ndị ọcha na-eyuzu Fulani na-eyuzu Hope Uzodimma, David Umahi, Peter Mba, Enugu governor. This is how they operate. What is difficult in us seeing this? To get them what they want. From one state in Nigeria to the other. Don't allow Biafra to go. Kafa wene boy you free. Since after the war, Fanebu Manu are free. Because they believe Nafa conquer Biafra fighting. That is their common negotiation and agreement with Indian Zuzu, Ndi Fulani, Agora Kuko. They are married anything. For Marotwe. So they want them to continue being there. Ndi Fane use. Fafundi Ochafana Malili, Onyebo Onyocha Nesisi. This is the thing. That trend. Icheke, what happened during Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, it is repeating now. Oh, plot on the Ocha. I be na befa. So, ina akpo fafa, ina akpo nanka. Ndị be anyị wising up. Wising up. Nene ekwensu a na-eji ka unyi. Ọ bụkwa Christopher. Ndị Fulani a na-eyuzi fe yuzu si agọwa ndọmpụ onye nke ahụ. Fe bidokwa iyuzu onye nka. Or say na terrorists working with them is working well.
Former Boko Haram insurgents, those who said they have repented, and that those who are questioning your system. And I'd like to ask you, does it work? Has it worked?
It is working very well. I mean, initially, I was the commander when it started. We were the ones that started, and every process we did, we worked together with the state because the state had the authority on ground. Started when we communicated with them and they were willing to surrender. The state were the one that actually took the mantle and we followed up. Everyone that surrendered came first to the security forces that were closest to them. They were disarmed, the DSS, to profile them, divide the management and administration of those people, and we took them to their camps. We were able to separate them, we sorted them out. We have, what we realized that not all militants, that's one key area. There are some of them that were conscripted. Some were forced. In those days, when they attack a village, they gather everybody and take you. Some they were enslaved, they were used as farmers, laborers, and whatever. So we're able to sort those ones. The main ones that were the actual operators were separately. And what is being done is some of them now working together with the victims, because it is criminals, we tend to forget the victims, concentrating more on the perpetrators because we want peace. We don't want that kind of peace. We have had the operation, we have operated in Sierra Leone, in other countries. We've seen how it is.
They went to Sierra Leone where they do not know anybody. They have to fight and defend them. But Musa is here telling all lies to cover his track, because they pay them millions of dollars in their foreign accounts. That's why he's doing what he's doing. They don't, Nigeria government, they don't mind paying you any amount of millions. You saw how much they are owing in foreign loans. When Shetima went to UN meeting last year, he was there begging the countries they are owing to wipe away the loan. Yeah, that's the money they use in paying all these accomplices working for them. There's video of terrorist group. Oh my God. If you see them all over the place. Maybe tomorrow I will bring the video and you will see. And you will wonder, if this group of people invades any village, that village will not survive. Even fowl will not come out of that place. And he is there talking trash. He no longer calls Simon Ekpa. This guy interviewing him, they are all fed up, because they saw the way the Al Jazeera guy quizzed this man. So now they have the balls to question him. Now PM is not there, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not there. Did terrorism stop in Nigeria? The answer is no. So all these countries detaining our leaders and our PMs should release them. I don't know why the white man will be entitled to do what he wants. Like Charles de Gaulle was in Britain and was fighting for freedom of French during the time of Hitler. And it is allowed, isn't it? Then Africans are not allowed to fight from abroad like Charles de Gaulle. It's a history. So any new person or any child that grows up and wants to learn will learn that. That's how I got to know, because I was forced to check. Is there anybody that was fighting from abroad? That's why government in exile is legal. So why detain our PM? Why? Finland, of all people, that supported Biafrans in 1967 to 1970, recognized us. What are you people doing? Detaining our PM. Look at this man. His terrorist is working for him. So there is nothing he's going to say here that will surprise me, because I'm not surprised. Yes. Oh, my people, sorry. I did not notice that I have a lot of people here. Wilson, thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. Yes. Thank you so much, Uche. And Gerard Agonia. Daluso Ibu ezigbo Agonia. Thank you so much. Gerard said, Jisike Nwada Betty, keep your foot strongly on the pedal of truth. Biafra is the kingdom of truth and righteousness, and the chosen ones must go through the crucible of purification. He said, thank you, my brother. You are very correct. And my brother Wilson said, let us not forget that PM told us that he has 5 years to fight and bring Biafra. Looking at it, he has completed his goals 2019 to 2024, 5 years. Second journey of PM is a different ball game. Ew, one name, brain no deal. Yes, all this type of brain that Wilson has is why they want to buy all of us. That's why they don't want us to rule Nigeria. But we are not interested in Nigeria anymore. We all used to be Nigerians because we are peaceful, because we are loving people. We are in every part of Nigeria, doing businesses, developing their land and their nations. You all know that the Yorubas, they now want to go. They want to leave Nigeria. Professor Akintoye is serious about it with Sunday Igboho. And Tinubu knows. They have gone to 10 Downing Street to submit their letter. So nobody will accuse them for not letting them know. And you'll be surprised that very soon it will be actualized. So, fellow Biafrans, we have to work together and remove the shackles of all these hangers on our minerals and all the resources we have. We have a lot. But in their church give up. They will use your brother, your sister to cause mayhem, to cause confusion, to bring division. You people will be busy fighting, and they also will be busy. Nebulo yilunu na gas yunu. Nebulu your California. That's why France is now in Nigeria, wanting to go and set up their military base in Sokoto to monitor Niger. But far Russia is there waiting for them. All bulu na Trump recognize Biafra. I gas swing. In politics, there is no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. I get Jekulu Russia, but Kaine Trump malifo game. Obu Rana no recognize Biafra. Off we go. I'm telling you, off we go. Why is Finland holding our PM? Who held them when they were leaving Russia, USSR, during the time of Brezhnev? Who held them? So, my people, do not be telling yourself, oh, I will not contribute anything until PM comes out. No, Biafra must come. If PM has finished his 5 years by 2024, so from 2025, who are you going to leave it for? We all have to carry on. Take advantage of the IOU loan. Take advantage of the Saturday fundraising and support your nation. Anything that is good doesn't come easy. That's the way it works. It doesn't come easy. I just brought this man's video for you people to hear him telling the whole world that working with the terrorists is working very well with him. That is where we are. He works very well with the terrorists. He works well with them. So what are we waiting for? Why are we not going to continue to contribute and sponsor our freedom? Because getting freedom is not easy. It's difficult. Very, very difficult. Now, listen to this. Yes, Samuel, thank you for joining.
According to the police, Hamza is another notorious bandit leader terrorizing communities in Safa local government area of Zamfara state.
I joined Nigeria in 2003.
Do you know why I bring these things? Finland and all these countries that are fighting against Biafra should realize that Nigeria government, they are everywhere with terrorist practices, and they are busy fighting those of us who are sponsoring our men. Yes. Yes. Wilson, my sister Gloria wants you to be explicit, but from what he is saying, that PM has finished his own term. I don't agree with that, but we have to move on. You know, in freedom fighting, you will see a lot, you will hear a lot. He said that PM has finished his 5 years. It doesn't work that way. A freedom fighter is always a freedom fighter. Even when Nelson Mandela has spent 27 years in prison, he still came out and was talking of how South Africa should move on. Yes. So our PM is a freedom fighter. He's not a terrorist. He is not. So this who is still selling guns to terrorists, listen to his story.
You retired when?
I retired 2020. I disengaged 2021.
After your retirement from the Nigerian army, what job are you doing?
Yes, depending on your time zone and location. Be careful about data and settle down watch this video. Yes, finally, now. I know we are studying terrorism. Aka big man gathering or aka somebody not into a force gathering. Yes, they want a poor man got sponsor terrorism. I brought these big men, all these retired generals and retired uniform men. Finally, in a case where this man don't after this video, which I'll play you guys the full video to watch. This man, but one of the people that sponsors all these kidnappers, but a retired army personnel, HD media gave such a news, such an update. Watch this video, keep free family back. If you look at this man, see when I sponsor terrorism. If you has all these things, settle down and watch the video from beginning to the end. If you because you want to drop one opinion in the comment section and make sure in this video can doesn't wake up fear because all these governors, all these senators, all the local government chairmen, somebody get you can like this. Some of them are also into this kind of business. So we make case this man. After watching the video, be careful now. To start the video, can doesn't quite careful the updates. Watch the video, guys. I'll be right back.
According to there is another notorious bandit leader terrorizing communities in the area of Zamfara State.
I joined the Nigerian Army in 2003.
You retired when?
I retired 2020. I disengaged 2021.
After your
Have you heard it? This is a military man retired in 2021, and Musa is there. Musa cannot do anything to him. He will only want Simon Ekpa. Now he doesn't talk about Simon Ekpa. Every minute, Musa is talking about insecurity, terrorism. Who is causing it? Is it Simon Ekpa? Or is it Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or me? Simon Ekpa lives all the way in Finland, trying to defend his people, trying to make his people remain safe and free from Musa's terrorism. This is an army man, exposed. All the countries that are fighting to keep our people, just watch this.
Your retirement from the Nigerian army, what are you doing?
I started doing car business. I used to buy a car and sell. And later I used to transport again. I have my distribution center that I used to carry tomatoes from Lagos, something like that. So later I left the truck driver. I continue my business of the car, what I'm doing. So unfortunately, last
you do that the police arrested you?
The police arrested me on 27, that is on Saturday, along Kaduna Abuja Expressway.
What?
With two AK-47 and one AK-49 and the 500 rounds of GPMG and 8 magazines.
From where have you collected the distance?
I collected in Nasarawa State, local in Nasarawa State.
How much did you deliver to the people collected distance?
When I'm going, they brought the money for me at Kotarkoshi. I went Kotarkoshi there. The person that brought the money I collected in Kotarkoshi told me it's 3.150. So I collected the money. He asked me that the Hamza Dogo will send.
No, my brother Wilson, PM is in Finland because you know we have our legal rep representing him. The go to see is in Finland. Don't cause any stir. You know our people. Let me tell you the truth. The mentality of every Biafran, including myself, is now like that of a child. Our people have suffered a lot of trauma and torture by Nigerians and their terrorism, the way they massacre our people. So don't give them any panic attack that nobody knows where PM is. PM is in Finland. Do you think that if Nigeria has our PM, that they will not flash him on all the newspapers? Please, our PM, we know where he is. Our lawyer goes whenever he's in court or to see him. Recently, they have allowed him access to phone to make calls to people. Our APM announced it. If you want his voice, and you will hear it from him. Please, our PM is in Finland. We know where he is.
The number of that person that I will meet in the local at Nasarawa. Number for me, I called the person. I told him I'm welcoming. So I reached Abuja 11 o'clock in the night. I slept there in the morning. I enter my road to Nasarawa. So reaching there, I called the person and we met. I give him the money and he gave me these weapons and ammunition.
Okay, who are you bringing the weapons and the ammunition to, and where is he staying?
It's in Zamfara at Sapi.
What is his name?
His name is Dance Ape. We just put the name as Dance Ape, but the person who is sending me Hamza Dogo and the person who is connected me with Hamza Dogo is my senior brother Alhaji Bello.
Alhaji Bello.
Yeah.
Okay. How many times have you done this business?
This is my second. Earlier July into December Nasarawa at one village they called Akote. So I went there and pick it and I did at Sapi.
Okay. Okay. After,
Yes,
how much do they use to give you?
when I'm going, they will give me 100,000. When I come back, they will give me 100,000.
How much they give you?
That's total 200,000.
No. How much they gave you?
All in all, 300. This one, if they say I return, I give them, they will give me 100,000. They give me 100 when I'm going, so all is 300,000.
These people that you are supplying distance to, what are they doing with distance?
I know they're terrorists. They are terrorists.
What are they doing?
They are kidnapping and cattle rustling and villages.
My people, you have heard it. He is dealing with terrorists and they are terrorizing villages. and the people will be telling you, oh, this is not terrorism. Who said? Is all terrorist attack? Hello. Well, my brother Wilson, hello, Leko, thank you for joining us. Please, let us leave that matter there. This, remember that we are fighting with zoo government. You can never see any one of them coming to do what we are doing. Do you know why? Because they don't want to give off their secret, and they don't want people to sell their voice or to know their plan. PM is in Finland. That's fine. That's okay. Let's leave it there. Just let's leave it there. Hello, Peter, my dear brother. Thank you for joining. Asinatuolo omalo, omalo. Atukwal no ofeke, ofeli si tinye n'ofia. We are fighting a very dangerous, the most dangerous terrorist group in the whole world. Mana ndị ọcha fana amalilili too much. Obodo a mbi, onwe ife Trump kwuru last week about them. Fana ndị France. Fa chọrọ ịrapụ befa ka France, ka ndị na-akpọ isi a na-alụfa befa. While they are busy n'ọdụ n'Africa na-eweta nkewa between us. Maka na ndị ọcha na-eme ife na-eme na be anyị. Fanwa na-akụziri ndị Fulani what they are doing. Ke onye bụkwanụ ndị Fulani. Ndị ọcha na-support fa bụ their strength. So, ọ bụrụ ife niile ka anyị ga na-ekwu here, my brother. Let us put certain things the way they are. This very man was a terrorist, retired army. And Musa is not saying a word. So the whole world should see how the military are colliding with terrorists, terrorizing the whole nation. When you go to Nigeria, you will see that the number of migrants wanting to leave Nigeria is the highest in the whole world. Even the Colombian South America, that kind of mass exodus is not there, wanting to enter America. Nigerians, every day, they are fleeing that country. Hardship, terrorists. And somebody will tell you that after 20 years, our PM lived in Finland, that Finland don't know that Nigerians are terrorists. That Biafra, that they recognized in 1967, that the record is no longer there. We will be busy fighting ourselves. Fadi busy nebu gas and oil, nebu gold na Zamfara, nebu Californium from Zambisa. Then on the Fulani are busy and they use their brain. For they use hope or them, they use David Umahi, they use Governor Wike, they use Ifanyo, but Manobalu Munna gonna fight Tifa. If you allow yourself to be used against your brother or your sister, Obalandini na Biafra will continue to fight you people. All Gananu si unogo. Obuni no na this fight ki we bia me business ki iwelu obalu munnegi na me business. The same obalu munnegi ga fight the back. Yes. It will fight you back. I will keep showing you people what these people are doing. Look at this one. Look at it.
What's going on?
Ifuge ni fa ba afia Nnewi. Afia Nnewi ka faje gba ọkụ ma Biafra land. O nwekwara ebe Soludo nọ na-awụchagharị egwu. Onye ọkụ na-agba uni ọ na-achụ oke. Ife niile a bụ iji wee megide ndị Biafra. All these things. When you see it, in where the mind to sabotage your people. After all, Britain and America, they fought. They fought for so many years. They fought war and gained their independence. So why would our own be different? Why would any Biafran sit down and think that he or she can be used to destabilize your people? Tell me now what Ngozi Orabueze is setting up that PM has not set up before. Tell me. What ministry do you think that she will set up now that PM has not done? Having sleepless nights under 3 years, PM is set to go up everything, including this declaration. You all saw him the day he went to submit the letter of declaration. That's why I'm telling you, Ndi Finland are hypocrites. Because we did our first referendum there. We did the second one there. Oh, ego, Ndi Ocha na ego. Ana akwụfụ ụgwọ. Fane jidekwe our PM. For what? Why would they be detaining him? Oh, plan on Ndi Ocha. Jekwanu chekie fa nwelu nke a na-akpọ or 7 sisters. Any country nọ Ndị Ọcha chọọ gị, a ga-enweta gị. That's why Cho Ayaba is now in Amsterdam ka ebe ka ejie. Fa chọrọ ka ndị ojii nwelu freedom. Anyị nwa bụ their footstool. Then you, a black man, ị na-agba nwanne gị mgbe okpuru. When we are getting there, you draw us 10 years backwards. Pretend, yeah? And you think we don't know. We know, of course. This is Afia Nnewi this morning. Except, yeah, Ngwa Afia Ụmụ Mmadụ ablaze. But God is recording it. Because nobody is more powerful than God. And nobody is more soul-searching than God. Thank you, Osadebe Daluso. Thank you so much. My people, these people far the very, very tenacious. Far actually using us to get what they want. Far manufacture oil, far gold, Zamfara. Fulani take the advantage. Choosy Fulani is here, Islamize here, all cable their interest. So we are just at the receiving end. But we are defending ourselves. I want the Finland authorities to understand that our PM is not a terrorist. He is just like Charles de Gaulle, who was in Britain during 17-something to fight Hitler and regain French regain their independence. And he went back to France. Why would our own be different? Why would our independence be biting you? Because farmer na independence, oil fan ebu free, farm ebuzie. That's why they failed Obi. Onye ọbụla bụ Biafra should be thinking, stop sabotaging your brothers. They are using you to cage African development. Yeah. That is the same advantage taking system. How do we take our own advantage? By stop sabotaging and fighting with each other. Because anybody supporting Ngozi Orabueze should ask themselves, what is this woman trying to create now that PM has not created? Ask me. Because it's very simple. What does she want to create that PM has not created? Of which she is one of them. She should be grateful to the PM. It's not question of calling people names, but it's question of asking yourself a pertinent question. What do you want to achieve now that PM has not done? Why not work with your brothers and sisters and achieve the right thing? Hello, Clement Aneto. Thank you so much for joining us. Biafrans, remember to click the like button so that more Biafrans will be notified that we are here. We have spent 1 hour, 16 minutes. I won't be long before leaving. You have seen Newi Market this morning. This is how they want to destroy us. Somebody who does not want peace for you, so that you will not have time to check all your minerals that they are stealing to live a very good life, and we live in squalor. We live in tears. They massacre us in our thousands. And somebody who is responsible would get up and want to sabotage his brothers. Tell me, there is nothing this woman wants to set up that PM hasn't done. It is very simple. Very, very simple to ask yourself that question. Anybody that will be saying, you are criminals, come and make account, come and make this. Is it the account that we don't have? What are you looking for again that PM has not put in place? And I thank God that he set up everything, because what happened during Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is exactly what happened now, but it's not going to end up the way the DOS ended up. We are moving forward. We are moving forward. PM has every structure set up. So anybody now telling you, oh, I want to set another government, they know what they are doing. That's the sabotage. If you work in military intelligence, if you are very smart enough, when somebody is doing something contrary to the objective, once you see it, you will know. You don't have to be told. Even a child that will sit down and analyze critically what is going on, the evaluation of that act will not be difficult. It will not be difficult. But we must continue. So this is a Nnewi market for you people. Another setback for our business brothers. But they will not succeed. They will not succeed. I thank God that PM has done so much work and left a very good structure for us. Let me show you the newly elected ministers and our Elias, the lobbyist. He was there.
Thank you, Honorable Sonia Aquarawa, Minister of Information. Thank you. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, Biafra Republic government officials, friends of Biafra, ladies and gentlemen of the press. Welcome to the first official meeting of Biafra Republic government in EZA 2025. As you know, we have an open call to fill some positions in the government. Applicants were screened, interviewed, and successfully applicants to their respective positions. Today, we are gathered for the swearing-in ceremony of these officials, and we invite you all to witness the proceedings. The United States of Biafra will be a leading democracy in Africa and the world. Utilize of collectivity and consensus building to advance humanity. We are not an authoritarian people, and our people will not accept authoritarianism, regardless of who and where it comes from. Long live our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Long live our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. Long live Biafra Defense Force. We mourn the loss of our compatriots who have become victims of Nigerian government extreme acts of cruelty towards our people. Your death will never be forgotten. Long live the United States of Biafra. I will now hand over to the CROC chairman to conduct the swearing-in. Thank you.
Thank you, APM.
Thank you, APM.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, APM.
So, my people, you have seen it, you have heard it. They were elected openly in accordance with our rule of law, the Biafra Charter, and it was done in the open. We don't do anything in secret. That does not mean that everything we want to say or want to speak will be in public. But things like election, so that tomorrow you will know those who have been elected to represent you, that it went through proper election, that you don't just come out and call yourself deputy PM, call yourself COS, only one person holding how many positions. Where is it done? It's not done anywhere. Go and see the lady that Donald Trump has now elected to be Donald Trump's COS. She is not Donald Trump's deputy. No, she is not. Oh, ife ụbụrụ ndị Africa. Onye na-aza PhD, a doctor, a marozi that after declaration of your nation, no ga na-follow charter, so that the world will recognize you as indeed the law abiding. When the world are recognizing you, they are coming to do business with you. And what they are coming in is with a whole package. They want to know that you will follow the law, that every contract they make with you, that they will be safe. You are not going to start by showing them that you are a lawless person because you want to join Biafra and People's Club together. People Club of Nigeria is not for us. We are not Nigerians, we are Biafrans. And you were there when it was declared. So you will not say, oh, this is fake. Why is it that you were in PM's government? You never opposed anything while he was there. The moment he turned his back, you turned everything upside down. And some morons, enwero brain, and all that handwork of Ndiocha. It lingers, it stretches. Also, so onye nwere uche ga-aghọta ife a na-ekwu. Onye ọcha chọrọ ka unu nwee peace, because famago na inwe peace, inwere uche wee fight ya back. Ọ ga-eyuzu ofu onye afe eyuzu onye ọzọ. The way fast eyuzu Fulani na-eyuzu Hope Uzodimma na David Umahi na Soludo na Okezi Ikpeazụ Willie Obiano on the fan use na Peter Mbanenugwu on their body eye. Then on their one they use the local chiefs. Local chiefs and they use the hungry boys. Oh, can you just say Susan Dioji this time? All the 18 assassination attempt email on Traore. Onwere nke ọ bụ onye ọcha mere. Ọ ndị ojii na-achị gbagbue. Mana ọ ndị France na-ezifa. The same trend. Why would you allow yourself to be used? Ọbara mmadụ adịghị n'isi. Tell me what this woman wants to create now that the PM has not touched. Onwere everything PM akaputuro in place. When Onyendu comes to court, people will be inciting. Now, our PM bad name, Onyendu will ignore them. Because Onyendu the well pleased with Ife PM name. PM is following all his templates that in the DOS, now Governor Ekweroko Ome achieved for so many years. PM came 3 years only, could take clear. He instituted all the structural government structures that we need to run Biafra. Then onye ọzọ achọkwa bịa na actually create her own. Efukwa ndị ụfọdụ na-achọ position enukwasie ka atụrụ ndị ọcha na-akụrụ n'aka because you are paving way for them. Ịbịa na-ebu mmanụ unu na oil unu free na-akwụrụ ụgwọ. Every year ya nọdụ na fight for freedom. Unu amara na ndị ọcha na-eme. Then you will tell me ni be doctor, PhD, Dr. Ngozi, and the bụrụ doctor enwere uche. You cannot follow simple rule of law. This is what we are going through. Onye amarokwa ya maluo no ndị ọcha nọ at war. Fa chọrọ ka enwelu freedom wee na checkmate ifefa na-eme. So that as long as you people are fighting each other, they will be comfortable. Igagodu sue fakita na law, in nwere evidence. But if we sue Ngozi, we have a lot of evidence. Ngozi bụ onye nwanne anyị nwanyị. Anya na-atụ onwe anyị nga na fight na court. Na-eme nke a na-eme nke ọzọ. They are busy taking what belongs to us. Fadi busy. Ana agwa unu kwụsị. Unu na-agba ka free will. Kedu speed eji achụ ife niile? That speed bụ ife na-enye ndị ọcha joy. That na fe nwetego anyị. Fa welu religion chụọ anyị. Fe nwetaro. Fe welu your brother chụọ gị. You know? Everything. Anything factual, they are getting it. And you are giving it to them in a platter of gold. By not accepting what your own PM.
Friends, lovers of freedom, my people, I am here once more to greet each and every one of you. We Biafrans should learn how to remain very, very strong when anything is happening. The Oyibo man have set out to destroy the black race, and many of us are falling for it. We should learn how to stick together. When they came to take our everything that belongs to us, they regrouped. Though they used Bible and many things, but we should learn. If you see here, our PM wrote it clearly on his Twitter handle before he was no more with us. U.S. Justice Department recognizes Biafra government in exile as an entity, and you all know what entity means. My people, let us stand strong.
Yes. Entity, anything that is an entity has a legal personality. They call us Biafra, and we are now a government. So that entity has legal personality. We can now sue somebody, and somebody can now sue Biafra government. That's what entity means. But U.S. Justice Department recognizes Biafra government in exile for our Biafra independence. So kedu ife anyị na-agbalụ helter skelter? Why don't we stick together? Ndị ojii afụfụ na-agwụkwa unu ike. Do you people ever get tired of suffering? Eh? Hey, God. And claim back what belongs to us. I will leave the voice of Elias to speak to you, Biafrans. We have gotten our independence. The thing they have used from the beginning is what they continue to use, using us to buy ourselves and to destroy ourselves while these Ndiocha are busy taking everything that belongs to us. Black man, let us wisen up. Let us wake up. All this divide and rule, it has been there from the time of the Isadwana of Sokoto and Abubakar Tafawa Balewa. Why can't we learn? Why can't we see situations and know and realize that this is the modus operandi of the enemy? We should wake up and stop wallowing in ignorance. Let me leave the voice for you to listen to Elias. Biafra is here. Do not be deceived, my people.
Keep on fighting. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Stop.
From our honorable lobbyist and attorney representative of the Biafran government, and he has a message to seal the coronation of this very day. Over to you, our honorable leaders.
Yes, hello to everyone. I'm the lobbyist for the Biafra Public Government Exile. I am just here participating as a witness and an observer. I want to say how proud I am of all of you. This is a very significant day. I think with the swearing.
Sorry, my dear friends, this Elias, you all know him, he's our lobbyist. The day that these newly elected ministers were sworn in, he was there. You see him, he said he was observing. That's what I mean when I say that Oyibo man who will recognize you, we can recognize ourselves. Those that will recognize you, observe. They watch to see how you are doing things, how you are conducting things, whether you are people they can rely on as law-keeping nation, as people who follow procedures. And this is very important. So anybody now say, I will have to wait till PM comes out before you come and make donation. You are not getting it right. I'm not going to curse or abuse anyone, but I will tell you the simple truth that you need to hear and that you need to work with. So this lobbyist is here. Observe it. Mana ekwugo mi ọ bụrụ na Trump batacha na gọọmenti ya recognize anyị ya edika mpụ gbakwulu ndị Russia. Maka na Russia si na fa dị ready isave any African nation. Bịalụ kwụọ fa mba, anyị ga-eje kwụọ fa mba, but ka anyị negodu nwoke anya mala ife ọ ga-eme. Elias was there during the time of the swearing in of new ministers to take on, especially those ndị Ngozi kpọrọ, they have to be replaced in the countries where Biafrans are all over the world. This was what happened in this video.
Swearing in of this new cabinet, it shows the maturity.
From our
the swearing in of this new cabinet, it shows the maturity of the Biafran government and the ability of the Biafran government to have continuity of government, to have peaceful transfer of power. So I think this demonstrates the next stage of maturity for the Biafran government, and I want to congratulate the acting Prime Minister, who's been doing a very wonderful job. We talk all the time, so I know how dedicated he is into all aspects of the government, and I want to thank all of you. You're all doing a very marvelous job, and you have me to support you in every way. So very wonderful, and I want to congratulate everyone everyone for this wonderful job you're doing. So thank you again, and we have a lot of exciting things in store for us very soon. So once again, I thank all of you for everything that you are doing.
You heard him. He said that we have a lot of wonderful things in store for us coming. And I agree with him. We have a lot of wonderful things. Fellow Biafrans who are still listening, let me tell you, what we are doing is fantastic, because it's just good for the world to know that detaining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or our Prime Minister will not stop our desire to be independent, maintain and control our own nation. United States of Biafra, USB. That's our nation. And we must proceed. We don't have to wait. No, we are not waiting for anyone. And this is our lobbyist. He is with us because he knows that we follow the law. And he said it in his previous press release, that he is with us because he has contract with us. With contract, because it is very legal, it's binding in law, in court. Your contractual agreement with whoever is binding. He is with us. So we now have him, and you have all seen the number of congressmen he introduced to Biafrans that our APM, Mr. Ogenkere, went to see, and they know him. So they know us. We cannot suddenly stop because we don't have money to pay for our freedom. Or golu ndi enjelai obatimti fanidi. So if you say that you are not paying until PM stop, PM ogwalge mbo na aputa. Obu no noro here onwere ife ị ga-eme. We are all Biafrans. So we are doing just okay. We are moving on. All these ministers are working very, very fantastically well. So we move.
Thank you, Elias. Thank you.
Thank you, Elias.
Thank you so much,
Elias.
Thank you, Elias. Thank you.
We appreciate
We appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
So much.
Thank you. We give audience to the APM to say something before we call it today. APM, please unmute yourself.
Congratulations to all the duly elected honorable ministers. Congratulations. Alliance, we appreciate you, and you made it clear that day by day we are stepping up, we are growing up as a new government, we are sealing the deal, just like my open statement. We will set example for Africa as a whole, how democracy is run or work. We appreciate the CRC, they're doing a great job, the media team, and all the duly elected honorable minister. You are welcome. It's time to work. We have a lot ahead of us, and I must inform you We have a lot of enemies that don't want us to succeed. Buckle up your seatbelt, make it happen. We have interviewed you, we know what you're up to, we know your capacity, we know that all the duly elected honorable ministers will bring something positive to the table. And the Biafran people are watching. They are seeing how everything is now playing out, and I believe they are proud that they have a government. As I said again, put on your seatbelt, buckle up. We have a lot of enemies. We have a lot of mountains to climb. Don't think that the journey is easy, but with your help and how you buckle up your seatbelt, the journey of 100 days will turn into a day. You are all welcome. And fellow Biafrans, we promise we will do our best, govern with the best of our ability to bring everything to the table that can hesitate our freedom. When I say our freedom, Biafra is already ready to declare. I mean freedom from the hand of the terrorist country called Nigeria. And we know the reason why they'll be fighting us. We know the reason why they kidnapped our leader from Kenya against his will. They didn't go through the due process of extraditing. What?
Yes. Yes, thank you so much, Royal Winner. Thank you, Biafrans. Royal Winner is encouraging us to keep clicking the like button to bring more Biafrans close. We need to hear this. The APM is encouraging us to tighten up our seatbelt. When somebody said that you should tighten up your seatbelt so that when the car starts cruising, you will not fall out by the wayside. And when you tighten up your seatbelt, you know that the car is in motion. Now Biafra is in motion. We are moving ahead. My people, when undidi, anything that will be good in this world, it never comes easy. It never comes easy because Biafra, we are very serious-minded nation. When we were, that Nigeria was great at the time, it's us. We made Nigeria great. And you can imagine how great Biafra is going to be when we finally settle down in our own nation and do business. All these businesses we are doing all over the world, we bring it home. You can imagine how wonderful it will be. That's why our APM is encouraging us to tighten our seatbelt. And with what we are doing, the world will definitely know that we are serious, that we are not deterred by the detention of our leader and our PM, that we are moving ahead. That's how serious people are detected. That's how serious people are spotted. When they see what we are doing, the tenacity in us, the resilience, they will know that, yes, that these people, they are so indomitable. Nobody can bring them down. Nigeria itself, they knew that once these people are gone, no other tribe like the Yoruba will remain with them. No. You remember what Babawu said, that why he supported Yakubu Gowon to keep us is that they know that we are the big brothers. I'm not lying. It's there. History has it. It's there. We are the big brothers. So, my people, we all have to fasten our seatbelt, remain strong. We are true to the end. Once the America recognize line now, if ọkwa Every country also, Fana Bata, they want to come and share that national cake because Biafra is a national cake. We are a wonderful nation. We are wonderful people. I'm not saying it. That's the way. It's a statement of fact. Chukwu wulanyaru. Let us stop sabotaging each other. We are wonderful people.
What they did is a crime against humanity. And we know the reason why they call our prime minister to so-called question. We know why they are fighting us. Buckle up your seatbelt. It's time to work hard. It's time to serve the Biafran people. At the end, we must surely win. At the end, Biafra be totally restored and free. At the end, we, Biafran people, we will prevail. We move. All hail Biafra. All hail the United States of America that made it possible. When America leaves, the rest of the world follows. Please buckle up your seatbelt. It's time to serve the Biafran people. Thank you.
Yes, my people. Yes, it is correct. Very, very correct. So, my people, let's listen to this one. Thank you, Namdi.
Hello, my people.
Yeah.
I have come again today to talk about all the pictures you see on this video. They are all reported by the one called Daily Post of Nigeria and Sahara Reporter. The first one by the Daily Post said, insecurity forcing 60% of the Northeast manufacturers to shut down. Then Sahara Reporter said, terrorist continues attack across Nigeria, kill over 50 residents in Borno, Nasarawa, Sahara Reporters, and in Southeast. My people, when our PM was here, they said that it is our PM and his men that are terrorizing Southeast. Last week, what happened? How many times did they go to attack people and kill people in the Southeast? We all have evidence of all that. Look at here, you will see the terrorists being supported by Christopher Musa. Once they catch them, they will go and put them in prison. The judges will release them and put them in the military, and Musa will continue. Look at the one at the middle of this video. Watch the middle of this video. You will see one of the terrorists in military uniform bringing out his new machine gun, heading to Biafra land. He even mentioned Biafra. This video should also go to Finland, that is detaining and holding our prime minister for doing nothing. I know that so many countries who are enemies always go to other countries and be there and recognize with other countries to fight with them for the freedom of their people. Like Charles de Gaulle, he was in Britain when he was fighting for France. Why is our PM's own different? So Finland, you must release our prime minister forthwith. You must release him. He's not a terrorist, not at all. Our PM is not a terrorist.
It is a cause of concern, actually for them to have been able to sustain their operations for all this while. We're talking of 16 years. Like you mentioned, Ukraine, a lot of weapons are going. The NFIU, the Central Bank, the NIA, the DSS have all. What we are also doing is that we have reached out to international community dangerous and very high value organizations that we
Have you heard it? Where he mentioned Biafra. Let me take it back a little bit.
will take the oxygen that keeps them going, which is very, very vital.
Have you heard it? Where he's saying Biafra. Have you heard it? So these are terrorist group. These are terrorist group. And Musa, you all heard him when Shehu of Channel TV was asking him how he get on with these men. He said that it is working well. It's working well. Changing them from this group here now, tying up their face. They will now give them military uniform, and that is gone. Newly bought gun. And that place is not the military barracks. It's in the bush. That background is in the bush. So my people, why I do edit this kind of video, I edited this video just some minutes ago, is for people like Finland to see that those accusing our prime minister of terrorism are worst terrorists in the whole world. So this video is very, very evidential of what goes on in Nigeria. And Daily Post, look at it here, DP and the SR, Sahara Reporter. They are reporting. They are the ones reporting. And you saw when Channel Television was asking him whether he gets on well with the terrorist group, whether it is working. He said, yes, it is working well. Repented terrorists. This is what we go through. This is what the world should know about. Because the international news, they don't carry this type of thing. That's why we take it upon ourselves, we the media team, to let the world know what we are going through, what our people are passing through. Fellow Biafrans, we don't have to wait for anybody. If you are waiting for them, you will wait forever. You remember during the time of Boko Haram, during the time of COVID, they said Bill Gates was telling people that, oh, he hasn't seen Africans dying because we are always the target. They will not come for you because all these people, the terrorist group, on the China sponsor. Look at it, a new one being opened and admired by the killer man. Look at it. On the China,
dangerous and very high value.
So that they will have time. Yeah. So that they will have time. In Africa. I am not here. In our divide the if any PM mail. On what grounds? What is the basis of it creating if any or aburo ogonoga? Yeah? You cannot think well. This person who wants me to sabotage my brother, what does he or she intend to achieve? Or to continue to enslave us? And it will not work for them. Let me show you people one more video before we call it a day. Biafra must come. In fact, Biafra biaga no. Kaichelundi get recognized. That's all we are now waiting for. That's all we are waiting for now. Biafra is here.
Nigeria is a big lie. A big lie? Yes. I want to substantiate my claim of saying Nigeria is a big lie. Please, listen to Tafawa Balewa, Nigeria's first prime minister, in 1948. I quote him, "Since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country, but the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds, religious beliefs, and customs, and do not show themselves any signs or willingness to unite. Nigerian unity is only a British invention." Tafawa Balewa, 1948. Yeah. Okay. Now listen to Nnamdi Azikiwe, 1964. "It is better for us and many admirers abroad that we should disintegrate in peace and not in pieces. Should the politicians fail to heed this warning, then I will venture the prediction that the experience of the Democratic Republic of Congo will be a child's play if ever it comes to our turn to play such a tragic role." Nnamdi Azikiwe, 1964. Obafemi Awolowo, "Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same context as there are English, Scots, and Welsh." Okay. 1947. Oloye Lokan Alabi. Yes. Thank you for featuring on State Affairs. Thank you for inviting me.
So, my people, you have all heard it. You have all heard it. Because when we are talking about this, it's not as if our forefathers never grasped the true position of things and the effect of this amalgamation. Amalgamation is not for our own interest, it's not for our benefit. Every day, things are getting worse, things are getting bad. Human beings are getting massacred in their thousands. But how long will you stay with somebody before knowing the way they do things? And you will strategize to know how you will avert it and do your thing your own way. My people, time has come. Let us stop pretending as if we do not know. We are not scared of anybody. We are all human beings. Fight back by remaining strong. Remain strong. Remain strong and take your land back. Tomorrow, I will see if I will bring you people what one British man was lamenting about. No bodofa nefunari faith that they should come in March, by March. That's in the next 2 months. Kafa mengali nke iwe na ndị bịara bịa na analụfa befa. And unu ma ndị fa na-ekwu ndị na-akpọ isi anyị. Fada ekwezi na ndị obodo a ga-aṅụ mmiri tọgbọ iko. But ifefa na-eme n'Africa ka a na-emefa here. Whatever goes round comes round. Fellow Biafrans, also remember what our PM said here. O si na ụtalị mmụọ anụ nwa na-apịa na ọ bụrụkwa ya nwa na-apịa o. I will have to play it back again. PM si na ụtalị mmụọ a na-apịa ọ bụrụkwa mụ nwa na-apịa. Ọkwa Chukwu na-apịa o. Onye a chọrọ ka Chukwu pịa ya ịtalị mmụọ a, ya jisikwa ike o. Onye ọbụla jisi ike ka ofe lọrọ alọ zuoli ya nni. We have our IOU, our fundraising coming up. Come and donate. Come and donate.
I greet you all. This is the 4th day of October 2023. This message goes to those who have money from the Nigeria terrorist government to stop Samaniakpa. You have been disturbing our ambassador, a very beautiful, hardworking, law-abiding woman, our ambassador of a land in Nigeria. You have disturbed her a lot, and enough is enough. That woman, she is not there to aid terrorism, there to support genocide. She is not there to abate a terrorist government. She is there as a diplomat, not to support your evil, not to support you. However, my message goes to some of you who have collected money to stop Simon Ekpa. Ụtalị na-abịa n'azụ gị, ọ bụrụkwa m na-apịa. Ọ bụrụkwa m na-apịa, ọ bụrụkwa m na-apịa. Chineke na-apịa, ọwụọ gị ya n'azụ. Ọ bụrụkwa m na-apịa, ọ bụrụ m na-apịa, ala m apịa ka ụtalị a na-aga ha apịa unu kịta, ọ bụrụ m na-apịa. Ndị natala ego Simon Ekpa, ụtalị na-abịa. Maka na a lot of you respect it, a lot of you ụtara ahụbago gị n'azụ. Ọ bụrụkwa m na-apịa, biko apịa gị ya, ịkpọba Chukwu, oke, kpọba Jizọs ndị Biafra, na ọ bụrụ m na-apịa, ọ bụrụ m na-apịa, kpọziba Simon Ekpa, biko, ọ bụrụ.
Yes, my people, ọ bụrụ ya na-apịa ụtalị a, ọbala ụmụ Biafra na-apịa ya bụ ụtalị. Ọbala ụmụ Biafra nwụ n'ike, ndị egburu egbu, ọ ya ga na-apịa ụtalị a. Very soon, ọ ga-anọ with us. Remember, my people, what is the nitty-gritty now for Biafra? Fundraising, donation of money, supporting what we are doing. I will love you people and leave you. And I appreciate all of you. Nnamdi Ogu, you are wonderful. Royal winner, I thank you so much. My wonderful brother Osadebe, I appreciate you. Peter Okafor, thank you so much. Wilson, you are great. And my brother Leko, Gloria Ogu, Samuel Nkitma, thank you so much for joining. Thank you all. You have done so well. Gerard, thank you. Uche, Mama, thank you so much. You are all wonderful Biafrans. And Chidera Christian, Alex Uche, my people, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do appreciate all of you. Crystal Rosie, you are wonderful. Yes. Thank you so much. I will love you people and leave you here. Amakas Sele and Irene and Ebuka Emmanuel. Gail, I thank you all. God bless you all. And I see you when I see you. All hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. Bye from here and have a very good evening.